So, welcome to Need to Doctor. This is Shruti Ahuja, second year MBBS student at GMCHChandigarh. So, here we will tell you about what are the anatomy detailed resources, book resources basically, and I will do a very quick review of all the books and ultimately tell you which books you need to study and how. So first of all comes the major part of your syllabus, that is the gross anatomy. Here you have the option of BDC versus Vishram Singh. See, both are equally good and it depends on your personal choice. But there are few differences you can consider and which will help you to choose. That are the BDC have like some clinical cases and scenarios more in it, and the content also, overall content is more in BDC. But in Vishram Singh, we can see there is point wise writing style and there are systematic headings in it. So that will help you in the exam ultimately, right? The second thing in Vishram Singh which is better is they have schematic diagrams which you can draw very easily and which will ultimately help you in exam also. So for this reason, Vishram Singh has an edge over BDC in this case, right? Other books are also there like GP Pal. The professor GP Pal has made very nice video lectures of dissection of practical related of osteology, and I think there are not many views on his video, but and they are underrated also. But I think like it is they are very nice. I also use them personally. The videos are very detailed, and you don't need to read any book for practical or for gross anatomy, osteology or gross anatomy at all after watching his video. So I would suggest go to GP Pal sir's YouTube channel. Okay, so he also has one book, GP Pal Anatomy, but I think that is not universal, and I have also not read it personally. So you can also refer from foreign authors like Gray's Anatomy just for tables, diagrams and clinical content only. You need to understand, you can't read Gray's Anatomy whole. In starting, every student thinks like I will read the whole book, I have plenty of time, because in starting the college has also not put much pressure on you, right? At towards the end you have so much syllabus, you have so much to revise, because if you not revise then you will obviously forget. The second book, Snell's Anatomy, that is the detailed Snell's Anatomy one, which has the neuroanat part. Like neuroanat book is different, right? But that is not suggested. You don't need like a book for specifically for neuroanatomy, right? Many students choose Vishram Singh or IB Singh for neuroanatomy, but I would suggest that they are also not required. You just need to watch videos, read your notes, or for an edge over, you can also refer to BDC or Vishram Singh also, right? Second comes histology. So histology also is very scoring. It is obviously underrated subject and many students don't focus on it. But yes, you need to focus on histology from the day one itself when it is started, right? So because you have much marks to score in histology, and if you study it for even theory exam or practical exam, it is complementary, like it will help in both areas. So standard book here I can see is D. Foyer's. The standard book here is D. Foyer's Atlas, but it is not suggested at this level. So the smart way, what is the smart way to approach it? You need to see only the images to have a grasp on the morphology, like how is the cell made, what is the structure of the cell, because once you visualize, like you are saying columnar epithelium, right? So it is having more height than the width. So you will like or more length from the breadth, vice versa. We can say like that also, in cuboidal also like that. So once you visualize it, once you see it from your eyes, like really it is having that shape, then you will never forget it and you will always draw yourself in the exam like without any help, right? So you need to notice the fine details to get a real idea. see the marked images which are available in the atlas also. So best is Balakrishna Shetty manual for histology for if you need your god book, like which one to follow rigorously, like NCRT type, then Balakrishna Shetty is wonderful. It has both identification points, which like 2 to 3 identification points you need to write in the exam, then real images also. But I would suggest add your college slides in it also, so that because in speed or the spotting cases you have to refer to your own college slides only there. So best diagrams are also there. Even teachers have also suggested Balakrishna Shetty to draw the diagrams in practical files. Next is you can search it on Telegram for full version, because I think in LibGen I downloaded it, but it does not have the full version in it. The full complete book. You can search it on Telegram. IB Singh is also preferred by students, but ultimately the diagrams which are in it are not up to the mark, as as I got into the exams and asked from the teachers. So after many referrals, I got to know that IB Singh also, like, the diagrams are not that much specific and not that much beautiful in it. So Balakrishna Shetty obviously has an edge over IB Singh also, and IB Singh has unnecessarily expanded content. So don't go over that. This much is enough for histology. Next is embryology. In embryology, you can the best book is the Langman. You can also refer to IB Singh for exam purpose, because it has much we can say oriented content for exam, or like much organized with headings, flowcharts, and these things which are actually required in exam, right? Langman is just for your concept, and the diagrams in Langman are very nice, and you can even teachers refer to those diagrams a lot. So the smart way is just make notes out of IB Singh also, of the for the PYQs specifically. You can also refer to notes available on Telegram. There are many PDFs for embryology oriented content, like how you have to write an exam, what are the diagrams. Like many PDFs are there. You can just search on it. Then fourth comes general anatomy, which is the first topic you will learn when you will go to college. So Vishram Singh is much better than BDC. Obviously, it has better diagrams, better content, better organized content for the PYQ and exam purpose. But I need to mention, you need to make your self notes for it also. Like, what are your college PYQs? You need to concise the whole book in very short, your own self notes, because you can't read that much book for the final exams and for the tests in the college repeatedly, right? Because that would be very bulky at that time. Fifth is MCQ. MCQ is obviously a very big question for us, because there is no such a very nice book for it for like the Indian college exam purpose. But I have seen that Marrow question bank, it is nice enough. It has very detailed questions in it. Like even one MCQ will teach you many things. Then eGurukul, if you have, or PW Medit, or whichever platform you have, they offer their own MCQs. Even if you do that particular set of questions which they have provided, that is enough for you. You just need to focus on the text, which you are studying in gross anatomy and everything. Like no specific book is required here. So I think this was enough for how to study anatomy in detail. Basically, what are the books you need to study. Obviously, I will also bring a video on how to study anatomy from the ground level, what is the approach and what is the flow process. So stay tuned on my channel, and if you like this video, then do save it in your library and share it with your friends, because sharing is caring.